Alright, so what do the movies Star Wars, Peter Pan, Batman, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Detective Pikachu all have in common? The bad guys in each of those films all have a disability of some sort. Crazy, right? This is what's known as a trope, okay? Some people call it the evil cripple. Some people call it the disabled bad guy. Whatever you want to call it, it is unfortunately a theme that happens in a lot of movies. If you stop and think about it, so many movies have villains who have a disability of some sort, whether it be a mental or a physical or an intellectual or something similar. Why is this? Why? Why does this happen? Well, I did a little bit of research on it and I came up with a couple of things. So first thing is I found a quote which I really quite enjoyed. So it was Paul K. Longmore. Okay, he stated that giving disabilities to villainous characters reflects and reinforces, albeit in an exaggerated fashion, three common prejudices against handicapped people. The first one is that disability is a punishment for evil. The second is that people with disability are embittered by their fate. And the third one is that disabled people resent the non-disabled world and would, if they could, destroy them. Now, when I first read that, I was just like, yeah, okay, good one. You're a bit full of it. But then I got thinking. And yeah, it does. It seems to be that we have this connection in our mind. And I don't know whether it was... I don't know what came first with this view, the chicken or the egg. So, but it seems to be this want to justify how a bad guy in a movie can be so evil. So when we look at a bad guy, we go, wow, how could he do something so bad? How can we justify that? And in order to make ourselves feel better, or for there to be a reason, they often give him a physical disability of some sort. You know, and this is really rooted in eugenics-based thinking, which is linking disability and other physical deformities with a natural predisposition towards madness, criminality, vice, and all the others. You know, this is a rule of symbolism that's at work here, since a crippled body can be used to represent a crippled soul. And indeed, a disabled villain is often put in contrast to a morally upright and physically perfect hero. Okay? It's absolutely crazy. A great example, okay, is Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader. Okay? Darth Vader has many disabilities as a result of the injury that Anakin suffered earlier in the movies. And as a result, he has all sorts of things. But the way that they've portrayed his disability makes him look inhuman. And in fact, at one point, Obi-Wan Kenobi actually describes Darth Vader as more of a machine than human. You know, using that sort of taking it away. So he has all of these things. They look evil, make him sound robotic. Yet when Luke Skywalker loses an arm, the prosthetic that is designed for him is completely normal looking, and in fact you can't tell the difference. Therefore, keeping the hero as a whole perfect person. Crazy, huh? Now, the biggest problem, right, that I have with this, and with this trope, okay, is that whether consciously on the part of the writer or not, this idea can reinforce cultural norms of disability, making a person inherently inferior or negative. Okay? It's always putting them in a bad light. It's like how I discussed recently with Avatar, you know, using that as an example around ableism. This constant assumption that we're bitter, that we're resentful, that we're unhappy with our lot in life. You know, that it's a punishment for evil, that there must be something wrong with us, that we need to be fixed. Okay? These are all the things that can be inherently implied by this. And that's why I get prayed over by people, because they think I need to be fixed. That's why people ask if I'm ever going to get better. You know what? I don't give a fuck if I'm going to get better. Okay? I'm happy with my life the way it is. It's awesome. So next time you're watching a movie, okay, have a look at some of the bad guys. Because by making the character physically or mentally different from the hero, it's giving a reason why they're evil. Keep an eye out for it. Look after yourselves, look after each other. Catch you next time.